Okay, so I want you to start with the first question. Repeat the question.
Sure. The question I asked was, why do you think God emphasizes so that they may know I am the Lord so repeatedly, especially through such harsh judgments? What does that reveal about his character and his relationship with his people?
That's not a harsh statement at all because it was the Israelites who persistently ignored God's warning against their act of disobedience, and God made it clear to the Israelites if they persisted in disobedience and ignored His message, His warnings, they would end up in captivity by Babylon, but they chose not to listen. They refused to embrace God's warnings, and so out of his anger, God declared that they would go through tremendous suffering by being taken captive into Babylon. And only after going through such afflictions, they would know that He is the Lord who fulfills everything according to His covenant.
That definitely makes sense. It shows that God is patient and gives plenty of warnings, but he also follows through on his word when people persist in disobedience. It really highlights how committed he is to his covenant and to teaching his people who he is.
That's right. So, it is important for us to remember the fate of the Israelites and for the consequences of their refusal to embrace God's warnings, so that we may avoid falling into the same mistake.
Absolutely. It's a valuable lesson for us to reflect on. Remembering their story can really get us to stay attentive to God's direction and his word so that we don't repeat those same patterns of disobedience.